As she said, I'm a part of a company and an organization called Born to Win. And at Born to Win, what we simply do is, in a nutshell, we help people win in life. No matter what situation or what circumstance you may be facing, that's what we do. Our motto is, winning is not just an option, it's simply a way of life. And in going through things and growing up in my past, I've learned that no matter where you are, and no matter where you've been and what you're going through, you can still win. Because I truly believe you were designed to win. That's what life is all about. But I believe that you have to know some things. You guys believe in all of us have some type of coach in life, right? If you go to school, you have a teacher, right? Right? Yes. So participation. If you go to school, you have a teacher, right? If you played any kind of sports in life, you've had a coach before, right? Right. I believe that in life, we need life coaches. We need somebody that has already walked the path that you walk. And someone that can show you some of the things that they've done in order to get you where you need to be. Does that make sense? And that's what Born to Win does. What I want to share with you today is a topic that I've titled Going from Good to Great. Let me say it one more time. A topic that I've titled Going from Good to Great. Now understand something. I'm going to preface this by saying I believe everybody in this room, I believe you guys are already great. What I'm going to share with you today is how to just take it up to another level. Because I believe no matter where you are in life, there's always room for growth. There's always room that you can improve. There's always room to take your stance to another level. Especially you guys are students. Because think about something. People often ask me, well, what's the difference? What's the difference between being good and what's the difference between being great? I always tell people, well, you know, a 3.0 grade on average, that's good. Right? I applaud that. But a 4.0 is great. Right? Being able to graduate from high school and go ahead and go to college, that's good. We definitely applaud that. But being able to graduate from high school with honors and graduate as the valedictorian, the salutatorian of your class, and go ahead and have not only colleges that you can go to, but colleges that are fighting for you to get into their schools. I'm talking about colleges that are throwing scholarships like left and right to the point where you really got a hard decision of where you want to go. Does that make sense? That's great. I see a lot of parents like, show them how to get a scholarship. Like, show them how to get that. I'm going to show you that today because what we're talking about is not just being good, being great. Now, here's the key. How do you go from good to great? Here's one thing you have to develop. You have to develop an attitude of excellence. Somebody say attitude of excellence. Attitude of excellence. Man, come on, y'all. That's excellent. Let's say it again. Attitude of excellence. Attitude of excellence. Y'all have it. Attitude of excellence. You have to develop an attitude of excellence. What is an attitude of excellence? An attitude of excellence is when you just don't settle for what is. An attitude of excellence is when you just don't do what's expected. So you may be a student right now, you know, the teacher gives you an assignment and she said, you know, do this 5-page research paper. And you know what? That's all she told you to do. So being good is just doing that 5-page research paper. You do your paper, you turn it in just like she asked. That's good. But being great is that student that says, you know what, not only am I going to do the 5-page research paper, but also, you know what, I'm going to get 3 or 4 people to proofread my research paper. On top of that, I'm going to take this paper to Kinko's, I'm going to find out some way to package it so I can present it to this teacher. That's going above and beyond the call of duty. That's an excellent attitude. That's an attitude of excellence because you know why? In this world, let's face it, we have competition. And as a student, you have to do something to set yourself apart from everybody else. If you're just doing what everybody else is doing, guess what? You're going to get the same results that they're getting. So if you want to get more, you got to do more. Does that make sense? So that attitude of excellence is, I don't just do what's expected. I always do above and beyond what's expected. I always tell my business partner, no matter what we do at Born to Win, I'm always thinking, what else can we do? We just had our website revamped like 10 times. And every time we revamp it, I'm like, I like it, but what else can we do to just take it to that next level? What else can we do? What small little tweak can we do to take it above and beyond? Because understand something, if great is possible when good is no longer an option. Does that make sense? So I'll catch that and say that again. If great is possible when good is no longer an option. I'm saying that because I'm here to challenge you today. I never talk to people without challenging you because I feel like if you're good where you are, if I come in, I'm here to push you far beyond where you are. Where you are right now, if that makes sense. So if great is possible, good is no longer an option. Somebody once told me, they said, RJ, if you had a choice, you had a choice between being average and excellence was a choice, why in the world would you choose average? And that marked me, and I thought about it. I said, why? If I had a choice between being average and excellence, and that choice is there, why would I choose anything else but excellence? And I'm here to tell you guys today, guess what? Excellence is a choice for you. But you have to develop that attitude of excellence in order to get there. Now, how do you do that? How do you develop an attitude of excellence? First and foremost, you have to change the way you think. Does that make sense? You got to change your mindset. You got to change the program and some of the things that you think about. How do you do that? Well, here's a challenge for everybody in this room, not only the students, but for the parents, administrators, so forth and so on. For the next 21 days consecutively, I want you guys to wake up every single morning. I want you to look in the mirror and I want you to say, I have an attitude of excellence. I not only do what's expected of me, but I go above and beyond. And this is not just in one area. This is not just in school. This is not just in your career. This is in everything. You may go home today and your parents may say, wash the dishes. You know what? I want you to have an attitude of excellence when you wash those dishes. Not only do I want you to wash the dishes, I want you to clean the entire kitchen. Yeah, you looking like, no, I ain't doing that. I saw it. But I'm going to prove to you why it's better to have an attitude of excellence. Because if you go ahead and not only wash the dishes, but clean the entire kitchen, that's what their parents are going to say to you. Because they weren't expecting that. When they come in, they go, wow, I didn't even tell you to do all of that. You're going to get a reward. You're going to get a reward more than just washing the dishes because that's above and beyond, right? See, understand something, you guys. Everybody's talking about recession. Let me give you a key to recession. Have an excellent attitude. Have an attitude of excellence because you can overcome recession. Why? And this is for my parents and my administrators that work jobs right now. Become that attitude of excellence person in that corporation. I don't care if they downside, right side, different everybody. They'll find a way to keep you